It's full time at Old Trafford in the second leg of the Champions League round of 16, possibly United's last Champions League game. In fact, most likely in about, well, 2 to 3 years. I don't really see us getting back in. Um, yeah, it's deflagging. It's really, really deflagging. A phenomenal first half. They scored in the 41st minute. Second half, they played the most defensive brand of football you'll ever see. Diego Simeone classic, and they perfected it. They perfected the moves. The defensive substitutions. Rangnick went opposite, brought on one massive for a bit of offensive maestro-ness. He brought in Edinson Cavani, who we'll get onto later. He brought on Marcus Rashford, we'll get onto later. He brought Bruno off of Pogba. I like that. Bruno was getting a bit ahead of the game, but we've got to get into these play ranks. I want to give someone else man of the match today. I don't want to give it to De Gea. I'm giving him a 7. Maguire cost him that many times. I was like, Harry Maguire first half, like, come on. First half I thought, yeah, Maguire's fine, he's just a 6. Until the goal, he probably caused Dalot to be out of position. And that second half, his passing was atrocious. So we'll get on to Maguire in a sec, but De Gea's a 7. He made one mistake, which was a poor clearance, and that was caused by Harry Maguire shooting a ball at his weak foot at 100 kilometers per hour under no pressure. It's just like, bloody hell. All right, De Gea's a 7. Dalot's an interesting one because I probably thought he was a 7 after his offensive performance in the first half. I'm going to go a 6. Because he was terribly defensively. He was terrible defensively, sorry. Dalot was absolutely terrible defensively. Cannot mark a man to save his life, if I'm being honest. Like, Maguire caused him out of position on the first goal, but cannot mark a man to save his life, Dalot. It's a really poor game by him. If he can just include that Wan-Bissaka defensive attribute into his right back game, then he'll be extremely, extremely well-rounded, but at the moment, that's definitely even a 5 maybe. I'll go a 6 though, because he was good offensively. I'm gonna go 3. I'm not gonna go as low as I'm gonna go with 3. He was terrible. He was terrible, Harry Maguire. First half, he literally had nothing to do. He just had to knock it around, don't score any own goals, and we were all good until the goal came where he dragged Dalot. Maguire got on the wrong side of the post, which caused Dalot to be dragged over to Maguire's man, which left Dalot's man wide open for the header. So, Maguire caused that in my opinion, but someone else might have a different opinion. Varane, if De Gea's a 7, Varane's a 7. Look, you can just give 6s, but after all, Varane, De Gea are better than Dalot. Brick wall up back, best centre back by a mile. Lindelof should be starting over Maguire. Telles is probably a 6 for me. I think Telles is probably a 6. Really good attacking wise. Again, gonna go the same as Dalot. Not good enough defensively. Simply not good enough defensively. Telles attempted to link up with Sancho, okay, but Sancho didn't really return the favours. McTominay 6. Really? Okay, he was fine. Fred's a 7. Fred being in incredible form lately. I'm giving Bruno a 4. I was just pissed off with him, if I'm being honest. I was just pissed off with him. Like, he tried to make a few good little Portuguese maestro passes, but it's just, it gets so, it complains to the ref more than he plays good football. It's just fucking frustrating to watch. Alanga's probably a 4. Wasn't good again. He had good pay. Alanga wasn't good, but he's 15 times better than Rashford. So what can you do? Sancho 3. Terrible, if I'm being honest. I thought Jadon Sancho was terrible. I'm going to give him the lower score, same score as Maguire. I've got to be fair, Jadon Sancho's creativity was terrible. He hasn't been the same player he has been in the previous few games. Hasn't been running in and out of players, just weaving through every defender's legs. Yeah. I'm going to give Ronaldo a 6 for his creativity. He didn't score a goal, but he was very good creatively and defensively. And leadership-wise. On to the subs now. Matic, probably a 6. Did his job when he came on. Pogba, probably a 6. Rashford, probably... He was shocking when he came on, Marcus Rashford. Like, I told you, Alanga was poor, so I didn't mind the attempt from Rangnick to bring on Rashford, but never do it again. Just last out Alanga the whole game. He's just like... fucking, it's just a spit pace merchant. He doesn't do anything but try and use his pace. He's terrible. Edinson Cavani, I'm going to give a 3 again. Cavani was terrible. It fell over about 6 times. Looks like an old man trying to attack. It was just poor desperation from Cavani. And Mata, a 5, he was fine. Ranić, I like the Mata substitution to try and bring a bit of creativity. I like the Cavani substitution, just didn't work. Didn't enjoy the Rashford substitution, but I liked the idea. Pogba substitution was my favourite. Matic substitution was just, yeah, whatever. Picking Maguire is once again, I don't know why Ranić's doing, I'm not sure if it's him or someone else. Team selection. Should have been Lindelof and Varane. Dalot and Tellez I'm fine with. McTominay and Frege I was fine with. Even though I think Matic probably should have started over McTominay. Bruno had to come back in the side, but I think he gets dropped for... Who do we play next? Is it... For some reason, Leicester's coming to my head. Do we have Leicester? Let me have a look. We have Leicester. Jesus Christ, that's a while away. We were supposed to play Liverpool this weekend at Anfield, which wouldn't have been fun. I'm not sure if they're going to reschedule a game for us this weekend, but from what I know so far, Man United played Leicester in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Okay. That's what I know. That's what I know. Yeah. Just yes, it's an interesting game. Sancho has to play. I think Sancho plays next game as well. Ronaldo, striker, yes, obviously, and then the subs, whatever. Ranić, I'm gonna give a 5. I like his calmness on the bench. I like his tactical mindset, but realistically, I liked his first half display. Ranić after that, it looked like players just gave up on him. And can he do anything about that? I'm not sure, but yeah. Highest score was probably Fred, Varane, or De Gea. I'll probably go De Gea or Fred. I'll go with Fred. I'll go with Fred. I could go De Gea. Wouldn't be surprised if De Gea wins it. Nah, Fred does win man of the match. I'm happy about that. He's been absolutely superb recently, Fred. He's been absolutely superb. He's the shining light in a very, very dark place after a great win against Tottenham. Just, like, it wasn't even, like, if that was a Premier League display, I'd be disappointed, but I wouldn't be absolutely gutted because we played quite well in that first half. The second half, Atletico just went full defensive, but in a Champions League, round of 16, second leg, when it's level on aggregate before the game, no away goals, it's just, it gets a bit deflating. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Cheers.